Yep.
Okay, we good.
Okay. So yeah, I thought if Head Ice beat Chilla, I was thinking it could be a possibility to battle Head Ice. Like I would be interested in that just because I haven't battled him before. But the fact that I battled Chilla like 2.5 years ago, I feel like it would be more beneficial for him to battle someone else to be more hype around it. So I don't know, maybe someone like Pass or A Ward or whoever really wants it. Would be dope.
Okay. So what do you think about the tournament?
Tournament would be cool. I mean, if the business was right and it made sense, I would definitely do it. And it'd be cool to have judge battles back again. I think it would definitely make it a lot more interesting for the fans. But also, judge battles are tricky because we don't really have a formula or criteria to judge battles. It's kind of all preference. So we'll see how that happens. There'll definitely be some wrong decisions and some robberies, but I mean, it could be cool.
Um, you know, one thing I can say, Sean, man, you've been on your joint, man. I was watching your joint on Wild 'N Out, Instagram, everything that you've been doing, and everything like that. How's that experience, man? How's that being there with your peers? You know, Clips, Hitman, Conceited. You know what I'm saying? And also being a factor and really like standing out.
Yeah, it's been honestly probably the craziest experience of my life, and I remember for my auditions they got me to battle, like do a 2-on-1 against Clips and Conceited, and I'm like, damn, these are the homies, but like I had to go in on them and and do what I do, but it was super crazy, like just meeting all the celebrities every week, getting to battle with them, getting to show the world my craft and my skills and what I'm able to do is cool, and it's helped push my creativity and boundaries too. I get to step out of my comfort zone, do a bit of comedy and some other stuff that I don't usually really do. I just battle rap, so it's definitely helped me as a performer and my confidence on stage.
You know, I remember. I think it probably was like a couple years ago. Nick Cannon did the 100K, and you challenged them. You know what I'm saying? Did that kind of help spark your relationship, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing that did spark it. So I called him out. He responded to it. It went viral. It's trending on Facebook, and he responded, or he sent me a DM like a day after his response and just said, I respect your gangster, or I respect your gangster and tenacity, and I want you on Wild 'N Out. So as soon as that happened, we set it up. Took about a year to get my work visa and everything, but the rest was history.
Yo, how is it in the back? You know, where you guys, you were some of the top tier, superstars in the battle rap culture and everything like that. And now you guys are doing, kind of performing, across the world and everything like that, or across the country and everything like that. How is it with you guys backstage? Are you guys still competitive? Still trying to take each other heads off, or you guys do little freestyle battles and stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, we don't really be doing like freestyle battles and stuff, but it's definitely still competitive. Like anytime me and Conceited go at it, or Clips or Hitman, we definitely want to win. But at the end of the day, it's all about put on a good show for the fans. Like when I lose a battle in real battle rap, I'm upset. I'm like depressed for a week after I lose. I hate losing. But if I lose on Wild 'N Out in a game or Wild Style, it's fun. I don't, it's for the fans. It's for entertainment. So
Yeah.
I got bodied by Pete Davidson from SNL once,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, this is dope. I got bodied by Pete Davidson. So I mean, it's all fun on Wild 'N Out, win or loss, doesn't matter, just as long as the fans like it.
Nah, real talk, man. And just for yourself, man. You know, what's I guess what have you learned or you could take from being on there to actually the real stage, or you know what I'm saying, vice versa.
You repeat that? It cut out.
Or like what have you learned, I guess, from being on that type of stage to actually transition to battle rap, or have you used certain things, or does it help or does it hurt anything by being on a Wild 'N Out or something like that when it comes to your craft?
It just really keeps me sharp. Like, we got to be doing 2-3 episodes a day, and we don't really have that much prep time, so we got to be writing for this game and that game, and then some of the games are improv, so it just keeps me sharp for improvisation and freestyling, and also thinking of new bars. Like, this person's coming on, Bow Wow, Tory Lanez, and you're thinking about them, so it just really keeps you sharp and consistent.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's been helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely did your thing with that A-Ward. I definitely, like you said, one of your best first rounds. Like, first round, one of the best rounds, definitely.
That first round was so fire.
A little rumor always going on around Charron, you know what I'm saying? They say you the richest guy in battle rap, man. What? Why they always saying that, man? You could get any battle you want. Well, I've seen you call out everybody, the greatest of the greatest. You said you'll bank it. What's good, man? Talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not watching anyone's pockets. I don't know who's the richest and whatnot, but I mean, I've said I put up money to battle people, and it got no bites really. So it is what it is. But I'm not ever gonna pay anyone to battle. Like, I would never pay an industry artist, $50 or $100 or whatever to battle. I would put it up to judge, but I'm never gonna pay for it because you wouldn't get your investment back. Unless it was like Drake or Eminem or something, but even then, you'd probably pay him a shit ton, and wouldn't get anything back from it. So, it's what it is. If people want the smoke, they could come get it. The offer's out there.
Okay. So it don't matter. You still Lux, Mook, all of them. They could come through. You'll make it happen. You'll back whatever bread they putting up.
Yep.
And you're not scared, to lose none of that money. How do you judge that when you say it's all preference though, and you got $100,000 on the line or $50,000 on the line?
You have to have in the contract the judges before time, and me and Lux or me and whoever would have to agree to them all, I'd say.
And you feel like Charron, you feel like you one of the best, man. Like, you could kill any and every one of the guys, even the guys you haven't faced yet.
I feel that I could kill or be killed by anyone. I feel like you're just as good as you are any given Sunday or Saturday in battle rap, I guess. So I feel like I could stand toe-to-toe with anyone, but I could also get killed just like anyone could get killed. But, anything can happen at any given time.
I was looking at Verse Track. I'm like, yo, you got 90 battles. Like, that's great. Like, you doubled a lot. I mean, that shit is crazy. Like, how you get, like, what made you want to do this shit, like, to the point where you got 90 on-camera battles, you know what I'm saying? We know Cassidy got 5,001 in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got 90 we can see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what gave you, I guess, that passion to really go that hard and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy. I guess it'll probably be 92 after Kannon and A-Ward's out on YouTube, but, man, it's just about leaving a legacy behind. At the end of the day, like, when all said and done, this footage, as long as the internet and YouTube still exists, will live longer than battlers. Like, so your art outlives you. So I just want to leave a legacy behind, and who knows however long freestyle rap or battle rap's out and popular, and people are still doing it, but. I mean, when all's said and done, I just want to be known as one of the best that ever did this.
And when it comes to, like, Canada and, I guess, the battle rap wave in there, man, talk about just, I guess, in a sense, you definitely, setting and paving a lot of ways for just, artists coming from where you from and battlers.
Yeah, can you repeat that? It was cutting out.
When it comes to just, your region, Toronto and everything like that, we see guys like, guys on the URL like Franchise or, making their way. But you've been one of the guys from there putting in pain for a long time over there. If you could talk about, I guess, the Canada movement or, the movement out there in battle rap.
The movement's definitely crazy in battle rap. Unfortunately, like, a lot of the pioneers of Canadian battle rap aren't really battling that much anymore. Like, we had Kid Twist, Hollaham, Bender, rest in peace, a lot of those people are active, but there's still myself, Pat Stay, there's a kid, Chrome, who's pretty dope from Canada. There's Ellipsis from, like, Vancouver, I think. He's pretty good. And there's a lot of people on the come up. I need to actually do more research about GZ, but it seems like there's a lot of Canadians on the come up as well. So I like to pave the way for a lot of people and show them it's possible to. Because I started out doing a prove yourself battle, so it's possible to literally start from the bottom, work your way up in the league, and become a staple of Canadian battle rap and king of the dot. But I mean, as far as franchise go, I saw him talking on Twitter trying to say I'm trash, but franchise, I'll smoke your boots, man. Not that you're. I mean, he's pretending I'm trash, dog.
Yeah.
You lying if you say Charron is trash. You can say to me, but saying I'm trash, that's a flat out lie. You're not trash. You're dope. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up, franchise, and you good.
Yeah. Does that bother you when people try to, like, I guess, downplay what you could do, or you know what I'm saying? Or do you understand it? Do you get it? Does it bother you? Like, yo, I gotta keep killing these motherfuckers to let them know, type shit.
Helps fuel the fire. I love when I do a battle and people say I'm gonna get killed. People were saying I was gonna get smoked by A-Ward. I was scared of them and wouldn't be able to hang with them. And I mean, the battle was at least, whether you thought I won or lost, it was at least battle of the night. It was very competitive. So, I mean, all these people think they're gonna smoke me. I'm gonna do whatever I can to make sure it's not gonna happen. So, I mean, franchise could run his mouth. It is what it is. If the battle ever gets locked in, I'll show him he's too new to this. He doesn't.
He ain't battling
I don't
now.
even see him on Smack. Like he should have stuck to King of the Dot, man. He's on the bookshelf at Smack Library, man.
Oh shit!
Can't show.
Yeah, man. I mean, that'd be interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because like they say, man. They forget, like, 90 battles. You're a veteran. You've been in a lot of wars, man. You know how this shit can end up a million different ways.
They forget, man.
I gotta ask you this too, man. A battle like a lot of people asking why it never happened. You versus Diz. You know what I'm saying? You guys, have been big figures within King of the Dot. You know what I'm saying? And two guys that just never, you know what I'm saying, ever went at it. Crazy.
It's something that Organics tried to set up, but Diz doesn't seem to be interested in it. And the way I look at it is, I don't really believe that there's ducking in battle rap, because it's not like UFC or boxing where there's a champion and then there's a number one contender and you're pretty much forced to battle him. If Diz doesn't want to do the battle, if he's not motivated for it, I wouldn't want him to do the battle. I wouldn't want him to go out there and not want to do it and get smoked by me. Like if he ever feels like he wants to do the battle and it motivates him, then I'd be down to do it. But I'm also cool with him not wanting to do it. If he doesn't feel it benefits him or he wouldn't be motivated, then it's best not to happen. But whenever Diz wants it, it feels like it's beneficial to him. I'm ready. Pull up.
Okay. What is the reason you think he might have not want to do it? You think just a lack of motivation, or you know what I'm saying? Have you guys ever had any exchanges or anything that would make him like? Years? Yeah, exactly. You guys, he knows you've been killing. He knows who you are, and
Yeah. I mean, I was ducking. I'm saying quotes. I was ducking A-Ward because he was calling me out, and I didn't want to do it because there was really no benefit for me. Like I'm a bigger name than him. He's still on the come up. But, he's really dope. And he's skill-wise just as good as me and just as good as anyone else, So I decided to do the battle because the fans wanted to see it. But, I mean, you could argue that I'm actually a bigger name than Dizaster. I'm on TV. I'm doing all this stuff. Dizaster is just... He's a big name, but... I mean, him and Cali Smooth, I think, has like 60 or 70,000 views, and I battled gyms and got more views than that. So I don't really know if Diz's name is as big as he thinks it is, but it is what it is, really. Like, I'm on TV doing stuff right now, so a Diz battle I find is, it's a step down for me in terms of wilding out and battling MGK and Tory Lanez, but it'd be a big battle for me in terms of battle rap. I'd do it.
Nah, real talk. Yeah. I like the way You put that together, Charron. Sound like you threw a little axe whipping in there without really getting too crazy. Now.
Basically saying like,
it is what it is, and it's also all respect to Dizaster though, man. He's a legend in the shit. And he's dope. So
Yeah.
if he ever wants to battle, he knows I'm ready.
You think you could beat this? You know what I'm saying?
I think I could beat Diz. I think Diz could beat me. I just think
Yeah, man.
I just got to do what I got to do.
Yeah.
You know, as long as we put on a crazy battle for the fans, it really isn't a win-or-loss situation. You know, it just helps push the culture forward.
And you know, both of you guys know how to freestyle. I feel like you might be a little underrated. I don't know if you are, but I feel like your freestyle ability is crazy. Like the way you able to every battle damn near talk about what they just said and put it together and like really shit on your opponent. That shit is crazy. So I think that would just be a dope battle. You and Dizaster, I think definitely should happen just for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Just so you guys can really, you know what I'm saying, lock it in and see who's really the king of the dot.
Appreciate it, man. Well, the fans could let him know if they want to see it. They could tweet at him or hit him up on Instagram and tell him they want to see it. Maybe if enough people want to see it and let him know, maybe he'll do it. Maybe he'll do it for the fans, just like I did for A-Ward.
Nah, real talk. And I gotta ask you, you know what I'm saying, Smack Killer, you know what I'm saying? When do you think we gonna see you, back on URL or you know what I'm saying, or eventually, probably get another one of those, type of battles like you did with Tay Rock, with Suge, and all the other legendary guys that you've battled.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to think. I think the last Smack rapper I battled was Tay Rock, and that was like 2 years ago. Because after that, I think I just battled Serious Jones and Jims and A-Ward. So it's been a minute, but I know Smack wants to do me and Chef Trez.
Mr. Rebuttal King right now.
Okay, that's
the three of them things. Mr. Three of them things.
Yeah, he's dope. No, Chef Trez is really dope. I like him. So I said I would do the battle. It just didn't work out schedule-wise when they wanted to do it and whatnot. And, they were trying to get it in, not on Smack volume, but in a small room. And I prefer, like, the big stages and big events. So, I'll wait until I know my worth. So if they want to do it on a big stage, on a big event, I'm ready.
Okay. You and Chef Trez, very interesting. And I want to, I want to see what Chef Trez can come up with going against you. So that'll be a goodie right there, man. Be good to see you back on that Smack stage. Have you always felt like because with Smack, you got the street rappers or whatever, however you want to call it or whatever. Do you feel like you were always able to survive or be able to perform with all of the rappers on that stage? That's why you took that whole moniker of the Smack Killer and everything.
I think I called myself the Smack Killer like mid-round against John. And I said that because one of my favorite battlers, maybe even my favorite battler, is Tay Rock. And I really wanted to battle him. And I know that he calls himself like Smack's Top Gunner and, the guy with the URL. So I called myself Smack Killer to just get his attention without even saying his name or anything. And then as soon as the battle dropped with John, he tweeted like, Charron think you need a Smack Killer? What the fuck? I'm gonna body him and show him what's good. And then that created the narrative of me and Tay Rock, and I started taking shots at him, and we hyped it up for like a year or two, and it happened. So that was my whole reason for calling myself the Smack Killer, was just getting the Tay Rock battle. But then it just got so crazy, and people ran with it, and like people see me in the streets, and instead of saying Charron, sometimes they're like, "Yo, Smack Killer." I'm like, so I'm just gonna rock with it.
Nah, definitely. I was there for you, Doug versus Tay Rock too, man. That shit was crazy.
You ain't get him on URL though.
I mean, yeah, but still, he got Tay Rock on an away game. You know what I'm saying? And did this fucking thing. Him and Pastor came through wrecking.
Arguably won that battle.
Yeah, I know. I don't like to say, I don't want to touch Charron. He arguably won that because I don't want him to, you know what I'm saying? Nah, definitely.
It was close.
It was debatable.
Nah, definitely, man. And, Tay Rock ain't played no games. He gave you 100%, so definitely, man.
He's one of my favorites.
I wanted to also, talk about this upcoming weekend. You know what I'm saying? March 16th, Atlanta, RBE debut, Charron.
Let's get it.
Blood, Sweat, and Tears 6 is going down, man. You know what I'm saying? You versus Big Kannon. I seen Big Kannon already in his bag. He's saying Charron's gonna beat him. Everything like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that he's putting the quotes, quote unquote, Charron's gonna kick my ass and all that, What's your thoughts about, the little preliminaries, what's going on right now, what he's pushing to the public?
Hey, man, I've always liked Big Kannon. He's really talented and he's a nice guy. And he came to Canada and battled Dundee from Australia, and he called me out, said he wanted to battle me. I forget what he said, but he said he'll body me. And as soon as I heard that, I respect Big Kannon. So I'm like, I'm going to battle this guy someday for sure. And ARP hit me up. I actually reached out to ARP maybe like 6 months ago to a year ago and said I want to battle on RBE because I feel like they're one of the top leagues. Like there's URL, RB, and King of the Dot. I feel like they're the three strongest leagues, and I never battled on there. So I definitely want to battle on RBE. He hit me up and said, you want to battle Big Kannon? And I almost turned it down because I had the A-Ward battle 2 weeks before. But I'm like, you know what? Let's do it, man. I'll still battle Big Kannon. And, I'm ready. I'm already done my rounds. I rode him on the flight back from England out here, man. Like, I'm good. I'm ready to battle Big Kannon. I just need to memorize. And I know what he's trying to do by saying Charron's going to smoke me. He's just trying to get it looking like I'm so much ahead of him, and it's a big shot. The expectations are low, so if it's close, then he wins because he was supposed to get killed. But Big Cannon's good, man. Like it's hard to body Big Kannon, so we'll see what happens. But I'm not taking him lightly.
And he's another guy that has incredible freestyle ability, rebuttal ability. So it's gonna be interesting. I guess what was it like? I guess just working with so far, just I know it's the beginnings, but working with RBE and I guess business and just putting things together and everything. Was it smooth?
I got nothing but positive things to say about him. He's definitely a real professional. He's about his business, and he I've been actually busy. I've been slacking on the promo because I was doing the Nike stuff and the A-Ward stuff, but I think tomorrow or the day after we're gonna do a face-off, me and Big Kannon. So they're setting that up, so that's gonna be dope. And yeah, man, it's been really good, and I'm looking to build a business relationship with ARP and get some more battles in. So I'm gonna show them what I could do out there. It's different on every stage, so I'm gonna show them what I could do on RBE and hopefully build a business relationship where you guys can see me back there doing some more battles on his cards.
Okay. And I gotta ask you, man, what you got for Kannon, man? I know he's a very strong opponent. I remember I believe his last battle was with Holmesy the God, and he really did his thing. I was there for that in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? What you got, man? I know he's excited to get back in the ring, especially against somebody like you.
Nice. I mean, I can't give anything away before the battle, but I'm just gonna go out there and do my thing. And I think what people I think the reason this battle was set up was because of the freestyles and the rebuttals, that type of factor, because that's both of our specialties. So I mean, I hope to be in my freestyle bag. I hope he's in his freestyle bag, and I hope we give the people what they want to see. Some good flips, some good rebuttals, some good bars, all that stuff. So it's gonna be a goodie.
Nah, real talk. And I gotta leave you with this, Charron, man. It's two crazy classic battles, that the culture is really, going crazy over right now. And I just wanted to get your opinions, whether win or loss, or just, thoughts of just, these matchups and what this battle may mean to, just, the culture and everything. I want to start off with what's going down April 27th, Goods versus Cassidy in Atlanta. Same spot where you battling in a couple weeks. Well,
so I got Goods winning that battle 3-0. And that's no disrespect to Cassidy. He's a legend. He's dope. And I had him beating Dizaster. But if you remember, did you watch when Cassidy and Dizaster first battled on the first like one rounder on the big stage?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I had ordered my pay-per-view.
Cassidy wasn't the same on the big stage as he was in that parking lot.
Facts.
I feel like on a Smack volume card, Cassidy could win. But on that big stage, especially against Goods, with Goods' presence, Goods is going to win, in my opinion, very easily. And I'm also excited to hear what he does, because I don't know if he could talk that money shit against Cassidy. I don't know anyone's situation, but if I had to guess, Cassidy probably is more well off. But Goods is really creative, and he's going to style over Cassidy. And I predict Goods winning. But I think Cassidy will do well, and Goods will do well. But I just think Goods is just going to win.
What do you think of Cassidy? You know what I'm saying? He's like, I guess, the GOAT, the best that ever did when it comes to this battle rap shit. You have 90 battles, you know what I'm saying? And, a lot of guys put in a lot of work. Just want to know your thoughts on that. And I know he's definitely a big influence on the culture.
Battle rap wouldn't be where it was without Cassidy. Cassidy is really... He's actually a good musician, too. I'm a fan of a lot of his, his songs. Mostly his old stuff, but he even has some new ones that are really dope, too. And he's good. Like, there's a lot of industry artists out there that are famous but don't have bars. And, they're good musicians, but they can't really rap. Cassidy could make songs. He could rap, and he's a legend. He's one of my biggest influences coming up. I was doing gun bars for anything. I've seen Cassidy, Reed Dollars, Murder Moog. I was in my high school doing gun bars, Captain Series ciphers. I didn't know that I thought you had to do gun bars. That's all I heard until I heard, like, WRCs and found, like, the white battle rappers doing it. So Cassidy's been, like, a huge influence on me, too. And I think he's going to do well, but I just feel that on the big stage, I don't think it's really going to work out too much for him. And that's just my opinion, and we'll see what happens when it comes out.
Nah, real talk. And following that, Houston, June, the mega fight of, Lux and Averb, man. Everybody talking about that as well.
All I hope is that it lives up to the expectations.
Okay.
Whether or not it's a 3-0 or a 2-1, I just hope that both of them do well. I hope there's no chokes, because this is a huge battle for battle rap. I hope both are on their A game and kill it. I predict this is what I predict. So I feel like there's certain battles where you have to win, or else it's kind of over for you. One being Math Hoffa versus Hollow to Dawn. I predicted Hollow to win, but I saw what happened, and Math definitely won that battle. But he's been gunning for that for years, and he kind of needed that. Verb he's been pressing Lux, and he got the Mook battle. I don't know if that was something he really, like, everyone wants the Mook battle, but he took advantage of it and killed it and won, gave us a classic first round. But he really, really wants this Lux battle. So I am going to predict Verb Edge 2-1, but that's almost me flipping a coin. I'm not confident in that at all. It's just if I had to pick a winner. Lux could even win 3-0, who knows. But if I have to go on file, I'm going to say 2-1 Verb in a great battle.
One of the guys, my boy Nobar, he asked, would you battle Chef Trez on that same card, on that gnome card?
Hell yeah, that's where I want to battle Chef Trez, is on one of those big cards.
Okay, you trying to have him, because Chef Trez, he's a performer too, so that'd be dope.
He's dope. I mean, I'm just not a huge fan of the small room. I battled Shine in the small room, and I did well, and people like my performance. But I just like the feeling of, like, 500 to 1,000 or more people just rocking with you and giving that energy. The small room's cool, and it, like, allows you to rap more. But I I like the 30-second reactions when you're on stage, like, oh, John's gonna kill him and that stuff like that. That gets me more motivated to perform. In the small room, it's like I just feel like the energy's not always there.
No, definitely, definitely, and I wanted to end it with just I remember you was in Bodied, man, and one of the characters that stuck out the most, where even most of the rhymes are coming out as the Billy Pistols rhymes and all that. You know what I'm saying? People are doing a lot of that reference, man. How was it, just being in that movie and, you know what I'm saying, also being, somebody who was really, people, even now reference and everything like that. And you one of the more referenced people within that movie.
Man, it was so cool. I went out there, I didn't even know it was an Eminem produced movie. Like, I just got a call to do the movie, went out there, and, like, Dirt Nasty was out there, Charlemagne, so who else did I see out there? Diz, Pat, Dumbfounded, and it was really cool. It was a humbling experience, and when the trailer dropped and I saw produced by Eminem, I'm like, what? Eminem? Like, this is insane. I did not know his name was going to be attached to it, so it was a surreal experience, and, Billy Pistols is the GOAT, man. He's the best. The greatest of all time. He'll beat anyone in a battle. He'll beat me, man. Billy Pistols. Damn. He really needs that rematch with Adam, man. I really feel like Billy Pistols will kill him now.
Yeah, I already know. I mean, we might see some Billy Pistols on the 16th, or, he might make an appearance, maybe not.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Nah. Charron, man, I definitely appreciate you. You're definitely a legend in this game. You're definitely putting in a lot of work and respect to your skill, man. You always come through 100%. Play no games, rebuttal, freestyle, and always 3 super clean rounds. And disrespect. You definitely, I watch your battles, I was like, yo, Charron is wild disrespectful, yo. He just come through.
Yep.
And you don't expect you to be that disrespectful or that crazy. And it's like, it's simple. It's like straight to the point, disrespect in your face. I'm going to say this shit that a lot of people's already thinking type of shit. So, you know what I mean? I'm looking forward to see what you got from Big Kannon.
Appreciate you, man. And, congrats to everything you're doing, too. I follow what you guys do. I saw you guys thought I'd be A-Ward. I clicked the like, I appreciate that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I told him I was drinking a little bit. I was like, I don't know, man. Just for me watching it, I'm like, yo, it looked like Charron's kicking his ass right now. That's what it just felt like. I'm going to have to watch it again, though. Just because I'm going to have to talk to A-Ward and be like, yo, A-Ward, man. Just to give him, just to make sure I'm not just tripping. Because I could be, you know how it is with battle rap. You watch it the first time, you like, yo, he got his ass kicked. You watch it again, you like, it was closer than what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know what I mean? But on first watch, Charron, we saying 3-0 right now. That's what we saying. But we're going to have to look at it again.
Oh my God.
I'm going to have to wear a Hip Hop Is Real shirt in my next battle, man.
Yep. I'm going to bring you one, you know what I'm saying, on the 16th. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you on what you want to do with it. But I will definitely make sure. What's that, medium, large? What's up?
Large.
All right, I got you. So I'm gonna bring you one of my wrists as frogs. You know what I'm saying? Type hoodies and all that. And Charron, definitely tell the fans and everybody, man, where they can follow you and stay tuned in to everything you got going on, man.
Best place is Instagram, Charron Kotd. That's where I pretty much announce everything and show you what's going on in my life and career. So there's that. I don't really use Twitter, so just hit me up on Instagram. And salute to all the fans, bloggers, battlers. We got a crazy thing going in this battle rap stuff, man. It's a family, So whether you're at the events, watching online, blogging, or battling, you're part of the movement. So let's keep it moving and let's make it a good year for battle rap.
Nah, real talk, man. 2019, Charron. Let's Sweat Tears Atlanta. Get your tickets, get your pay-per-views. And Charron, man, if we get a shout out for hiphopisreal.com, man.
Hey, man, this is Charron, and shout out to hiphopisreal.com.
Let's get it, man. Charron, until next time, I will see you in ATL, man.
Okay, that's good, man. I appreciate that. I look forward to seeing you there.
Let's get it.
Another 30-piece, huh?
Cheers. Yo, shout out to Charron, man. You already know. Salute to everybody for rocking with us. I hit up Kannon. He did not get back at me. Mike just, you know what I mean, call his name, try to link up with him. If not tomorrow, we got a special guest as well. Another special guest. Y'all already know. I ain't gonna give nothing out, man, because we don't know. You know, we want to make sure everything's set. But yo, appreciate everybody for rocking with us. Salute to the God Chess. Salute to Charron. Salute to Jay Murder for, you know, hooking us up, man, and having a good show with us and everything like that. I'm gonna have to bring Jay Murder back up again, man. You know, just to chop it up some more Team Homie shit. But I'm gonna see him next week. So it's going down. Salute to all the leagues putting on. Remember, this Saturday, Queen of the Ring, 2-day card is going down. You know what I'm saying? Miss Hustle returns. 40 bars. Queen of the Ring returns. You know what I'm saying? Kotd returns. You know what I'm saying? So it's going down, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. We here. It's your boy Knowledge of God. Make sure you follow me on Knowledge God on Twitter and Knowledge of God on Instagram. For artists looking for, you know, for video promotion, reach us on our Instagram and our Twitter, HiphopisReal, HiphopisRealTV. HiphopisReal on Instagram, HiphopisRealTV on Twitter. And yeah, just follow us for video submissions. For anybody looking for any type of promotion, you can holler at us. So, and for any new artists looking for, you know, interviews and anything like that, holler at us. You know, we here, we open. Salute to everybody. Tomorrow we got another show lined up, so stay tuned in. Hiphopisreal.com. Signing out.